God, I'm here at the end of this day and my mind is still running. I don't want to fight it anymore. I just want to come to you the way I am, with all these thoughts crowding in. So right now, as I'm getting settled, I'm choosing to slow down. I'm letting my shoulders drop. I'm letting my jaw unclench. I'm letting the room be quiet. And I'm asking you to meet me in this ordinary moment, right where I'm lying, right where I'm sitting, right where I'm trying to fall asleep. You know how loud my head can get at night. You see the lists, the replaying conversations, the worries that jump from one thing to another. You see the questions I keep chewing on, even when there's nothing I can do about them tonight. And you also see how tired I am under all of it. So I'm not coming to impress you. I'm not coming with perfect words. I'm coming because I need rest, and I need your peace to be stronger than my overthinking. God, help me notice that I am safe right now. Help me remember where I am. Help me feel the bed supporting me, the chair holding me, the floor under my feet. Help me be present in this moment instead of living in 10 moments at once. I give you permission to interrupt the noise. I give you permission to quiet what I keep stirring up. I give you permission to take the wheel of my thoughts, because I have been trying to drive myself into calm, and it isn't working. Tonight, I bring you the whole day, not just the parts I'm proud of. I bring you the stress I carried, the tension I didn't name, the things I said that I wish I could redo, and the things I didn't say because I was scared or exhausted. I bring you the moments that felt fine and the moments that felt like too much. I bring you the rush, the pressure, the little disappointments, and the bigger ones that still sting. I bring you the people I'm worried about, the situations I can't control, and the parts of my life that feel uncertain. And God, before I try to solve anything else in my head, I want to put one simple truth down in my heart. You are here with me. You are not pacing around like I am. You are not surprised by my questions. You are steady. You are awake even when I'm tired. You are kind even when I'm critical of myself. You are patient even when my thoughts circle the same problem again and again. So as I pray, I'm asking you to let that steadiness start to rub off on me. If my mind keeps jumping, please don't let me feel ashamed. Help me be gentle with myself. Remind me that I'm a human being, not a machine. God, I'm setting down the need to have everything figured out tonight. I'm setting down the need to replay every detail until I find the right meaning. I'm setting down the need to predict what might go wrong tomorrow. I'm setting down the need to rehearse what I'll say, what they'll say, what could happen, what might be asked of me. You already know what tomorrow holds. You already know what I'll need. And you have carried me through days I didn't think I could get through. So I'm asking you to carry me through the night as well. Right now, Lord, I want to name the way overthinking feels. It feels like my mind is crowded. It feels like I can't get comfortable inside my own head. It feels like my thoughts are talking over each other. It feels like I'm searching for relief in the same place that keeps making me anxious. You see that, and you don't roll your eyes at me. You don't tell me I'm too much. You don't turn away. You welcome me. You listen. You stay. So I'm coming closer. I'm coming as close as I know how, and I'm asking you to do what I can't do by willpower. Please bring a calm that isn't forced. Bring a quiet that doesn't depend on everything being perfect. Bring a peace that can sit with unfinished things. Teach me, even tonight, that I can rest without earning it. God, as I breathe in, let me receive your kindness. As I breathe out, let me release the day. As I breathe in, let me remember I'm held. As I breathe out, let me loosen my grip. I don't need to hold my life together with my thoughts. I don't need to hold my relationships together with constant analysis. I don't need to hold my future together with fear. I want to place all of that into your hands. one piece at a time. So here is one piece. The thing that keeps popping up the moment it gets quiet. You know what it is? I'm not going to wrestle it alone. I'm bringing it into this prayer. I'm saying, God, this is real and it matters, but it does not get to rule my night. Please take the sharp edge off it. Please give me wisdom later when it's time. And for now, give me rest. Here is another piece, the mistake I keep replaying. The words I wish I could swallow. The moment I feel embarrassed about. The tone I used, the silence I kept. God, I put that in front of you too. If I need to make something right, show me in the right time. If I need to apologize, give me courage in the morning. But tonight I'm asking you to stop the replay button. Cover that memory with your mercy. Help me learn without punishing myself. Here is another piece, the fear that I won't be able to handle what's coming, the fear that I'll fail, the fear that I'll disappoint someone, the fear that I'll be misunderstood, the fear that I'll be alone in it. God, meet me there. Remind me that you don't abandon me in hard things. Remind me that you give daily bread, not a lifetime of bread in one bite. Remind me that I only have to live this next moment, and you will be with me in the next one too. God, I'm asking for a softer mind tonight, a mind that doesn't accuse me, a mind that doesn't chase perfection, a mind that can say, I did what I could today and stop, a mind that can accept limits without panic, a mind that can trust you with what I cannot change. Please start that work in me right now, in this quiet, in this darkness, in this simple end of day. And as I keep praying, I'm choosing to let your presence be the loudest thing in the room. Not my worries, not my plans, not the noise of the world, just you, steady and near, listening and caring. I'm here, God. I'm ready to come down from the day. I'm ready to be led into rest. So as I lie here, I notice the thoughts that keep trying to pull me back into work mode. They line up like tabs open in a browser, each one demanding attention. God, I'm not going to pretend they aren't here. I'm just choosing, with your help, not to chase them. When a thought says, figure this out right now, I answer, not tonight. When a thought says, you forgot something, I answer, if it's important, it can wait until morning. When a thought says, what if you mess up, I answer, God will meet me there. Please help me practice that gentle refusal over and over, without anger, without fear, just steady boundaries. God, I place each looping thought into your hands like a small object I can set down. I don't have to throw it away. I just don't have to hold it while I sleep. Here is the worry I keep circling. Here is the question I can't answer. Here is the awkward moment. Here is the decision I'm delaying. I put them in a pile at your feet. Watch over them for me. Sort what matters from what doesn't. And if my mind reaches back for them, remind me kindly that I already gave them to you. Let that be enough for this moment, Lord. And God, I'm thinking about the people tied to my stress tonight, the friend I'm worried about, the family member I can't fix, the person whose opinion I keep replaying, the tension in a relationship that feels unresolved. You know how quickly my mind tries to predict what they meant, what they'll do, what I should have said, what I should say next. But you are the one who sees hearts clearly. So I'm asking you to take over that detective work I keep doing in my head. If I need clarity, bring it in the right time. If I need to speak, open the door when it's wise. If I need to listen, soften me. If I need to let something go, give me the strength to stop gripping it. Tonight I release the imaginary conversations. I release the arguments I'm winning in my head. I release the explanations I'm rehearsing. I release the fear of being misread. I ask you to guard the words that have already left my mouth, and to cover whatever I didn't say well. Bless the people I'm thinking about with peace too. And where there is conflict, start healing, even while I sleep. Remind me that I'm not alone in carrying relationships. Put your light on what matters. and dim the rest tonight. God, my mind also keeps scrolling through tasks. Like I'm afraid something will collapse if I stop monitoring it. The emails, the homework, the chores, the plans, the money stuff, the deadlines, the messages I haven't answered. It feels like if I keep thinking, I'm being responsible. But you know the difference between responsibility and restlessness. So I'm laying my list down. Not because I don't care, but because I do care, and I need sleep to care well tomorrow. Help me trust that the world will keep turning while I rest. Help me trust that I can pause without losing my place. I give you the things I can't finish tonight. I give you the work waiting for me. I give you the bills and the budgeting and the questions about how it will all work out. Provide what I need, step by step. Give me focus when it's time to act, and release when it's time to stop. Let tomorrow have tomorrow's strength. For now, I'm choosing one small act of faith. I'm closing the mental notebook. I'm turning off the inner calculator. I'm letting unanswered items stay unanswered until daylight. Stand guard over what I'm tempted to micromanage and keep me from picking it back up. Teach me rest is not laziness. It is trust in you. And then there are the what-if stories my brain writes when the lights go off. What if something happens? What if I get bad news? What if I don't measure up? What if I can't handle it? What if I'm stuck? God, these thoughts feel so convincing at night. They show up like warnings, but they don't actually protect me. They just wear me out. So right now I'm asking you to separate wisdom from worry. If there is something you want me to prepare for, you can show me clearly later. But if it's just fear in costume, please help me recognize it and let it pass by without grabbing it. When my mind jumps to the worst outcome, bring me back to what is true right now. I am here, I am breathing, and you are with me. Right now I have a roof. I have a place to rest. I have this moment. Help me stop time traveling. Help me come back from imaginary disasters. Put a gentle stop sign in my thoughts. And when I see the stop sign, help me turn toward you instead of toward the spiral. Fill the space with your quiet presence. Let your steadiness be stronger than my fear. I don't need to solve the future, I need to sleep. God, if my thoughts come back again, I'm not going to panic. I'm going to treat them like passing cars outside the window. I can notice them without getting in. I can hear them without following them. Help me do that, Lord. Help me return to simple things, my breath, your nearness, the quiet of this room. I choose to let your care be bigger than my need to control. I choose to trust that you can work even when I'm unconscious. You never stop watching over me, so I can stop watching over everything. So I hand you the steering wheel of my mind. I hand you the volume knob. Turn it down, not by force, but by peace. Let my thoughts slow like a crowded room settling after the lights dim. Let the urgent things lose their urgency for a few hours. Remind me that rest is part of obedience, not a break from it. I don't have to prove my worth at midnight. I don't have to keep earning love by being prepared for every possibility. I am allowed to be human. I am allowed to sleep. As I keep breathing, settle me deeper. Let my heart rate slow. Let the muscles in my face soften. Let this prayer carry me toward quiet, minute by minute now. Minute by minute now. And as that slowing begins, God, I also ask you to help my body catch up with what my heart is choosing. My thoughts have been loud, but my muscles have been talking too. My neck has been tight. My stomach has been braced. My chest has been carrying that shallow, guarded breathing like I'm still on alert. So right here in the quiet, I'm asking you to bring calm into my body in a way that feels real, not forced. Help me take one slower breath. Not a perfect one, just a slower one. Let the air come in without rushing. Let it go without holding on. And as I breathe out, I'm letting my shoulders sink a little more. I'm letting my hands relax. If my fingers are curled, I loosen them. If my legs are tense, I let them go heavy. God, you made this body. You know how stress sits in it. So meet me in these places where I've been carrying more than I realized. I'm going to do a simple check-in with you, Lord, from the top of my head down. If my forehead is tight, soften it. If my eyes feel strained from thinking and scrolling and staring, let them rest. If my jaw is clenched, help me let it drop just a little. If my tongue is pressed up like I'm holding back words, let it rest too. God, I didn't know I was holding all of that until I slowed down. Thank you for being patient with me as I notice it. And God, come into my throat and chest. If there's a lump there from holding in feelings, sit with me in it. If my chest feels heavy, like I'm carrying a weight I can't name, help me breathe through it gently. I don't need to push it away. I just need you with me in it. Let the tightness loosen, not all at once, but enough that I can feel I'm not trapped. Enough that I can feel that I'm okay. Enough that my breathing can become steady instead of guarded. God, come into my shoulders and upper back, the places that try to do everything alone. I release the way I've been lifting things that aren't mine to lift. I release the way I've been bracing for impact. I release the way I've been staying ready for problems that aren't even here. Let my shoulders drop. Let my back unclench. Let me feel supported. Remind me I don't have to be on duty to be worthy. I don't have to stay tense to stay safe. You are my safety. God, come into my stomach where worry likes to live. If there's a twisting feeling there, a fluttering fear, a constant something's wrong sensation, I bring that to you too. Settle it. Not by pretending everything is fine, but by reminding my body it doesn't have to sound an alarm all night. Teach my nervous system that this is a resting hour. Teach my body that it can stand down. If I've been living on edge for days, if I've been carrying stress longer than I admit, please be gentle with me as you unwind it. God, come into my hips and legs. If I'm restless, if I keep shifting and can't get comfortable, help me find a position that feels safe and easy. Let my legs be heavy. Let my feet relax. Let that last bit of go, go, go drain out of me. And if my body wants to fidget because my mind is still trying to solve things, help me choose softness instead. Help me choose stillness, not as a punishment but as a gift. Lord, I'm giving you my senses tonight too. The sounds around me, the little creaks, the distant noise, the thoughts that react to every tiny thing. Please help me not to jump. Help me not to interpret every sound as a warning. Help me let the world be the world while I rest. If my brain is scanning for danger, tell it gently, you can stop now. If I keep checking, keep listening, keep being on guard, cover me with your protection, and let me trust it. And God, I'm asking for a clean quiet inside me. Not empty, just clean, like a room that doesn't need to be perfect, just peaceful enough to sleep in. If my mind tries to drag me back into the same loop, bring me back to my breath again. If my mind tries to bargain, just think a little more and you'll feel better. Remind me that sleep will help more than spinning will. Give me the strength to stop feeding the anxiety with attention. Help me starve the spiral by refusing to engage it. God, I don't want to use my imagination against myself tonight. I want to use it in a simple, steady way. I imagine placing my whole body into your care, like a child being carried, not because they're weak, but because they're loved, like someone finally allowed to stop pretending they can handle everything alone. I imagine your attention on me, kind and steady, not judging me for being tired, not disappointed that I'm human. I imagine you staying near as I drift off, the way a good presence stays without making demands. And if my heart is beating fast, if I feel that edge of anxiety, God, please slow me down from the inside. Let peace move through me like warmth, not like fireworks, just quiet warmth. Let my breathing become deeper without me forcing it. Let my eyelids feel heavier. Let my thoughts become less organized, less sharp, less urgent. Let the day blur in the way it's supposed to when sleep is coming. God, I'm not asking for a dramatic moment. I'm asking for a gentle one, a real one. The kind where I notice I'm calmer than I was. The kind where my body stops fighting the bed. The kind where my mind stops arguing with itself. The kind where the room feels safe enough that I can let go. So I receive that from you now. I receive the permission to rest. I receive the comfort of your presence. I receive the quiet you give without scolding me for needing it. And as I continue to settle, keep guiding me toward that simple place where my body is relaxed, my breathing is steady, and my heart can finally say, I don't have to hold everything tonight. I don't have to hold everything tonight. And God, I'm noticing how hard it is for me to believe that sometimes. My mind wants proof. It wants guarantees. It wants to know the outcome before it agrees to rest. But you don't ask me to live by guarantees. You ask me to live by trust. So tonight, in a very practical way, I'm asking you to help me replace the loud what-if questions with steadier truths that don't depend on me feeling strong. When my mind says, what if tomorrow goes badly, remind me, God will still be there. When my mind says, what if I can't handle it, remind me, God gives strength for the moment, not for the imaginary version of it. When my mind says, what if I'm not enough, remind me, God already knows you and He still loves you. When my mind says, what if I'm behind, remind me, one step at a time is still movement. God, I'm not trying to talk myself into fake positivity. I'm trying to anchor myself in what is real and steady about you. And Lord, I bring you the specific fears that show up when it gets quiet. The fear of messing up, the fear of being judged, the fear of being left out, the fear of disappointing people, the fear of making the wrong choice and regretting it, the fear that something is wrong with me because my thoughts won't stop. God, you see how fear can dress itself up as responsibility, how it can pretend it's just being prepared, when really it's stealing my peace. So I'm asking you to help me tell the difference. If there's a wise step I need to take, show me clearly in the morning. But if it's fear-spinning stories, help me step out of the story and come back to you. God, I also bring you regret, because regret is one of the loudest things at night. It's the replay of what I did, the replay of what I didn't do, the replay of the moment I wish I could redo. The I should have known better. The why did I say that? The why didn't I speak up? Lord, regret can feel like it's helping me learn, but often it's just punishing me. And I don't want to punish myself into becoming better. I want to be led into growth by your kindness. So here's what I'm asking. If there's something I truly need to learn from today, help me learn it simply. Not with shame, not with a beating in my head, not with self-hate. Just clear learning. And then let me release the rest. Help me accept that I'm still growing. Help me accept that I'm allowed to be imperfect and still loved. Help me accept that some lessons take time, and I don't have to master everything in one day. God, I give you the urge to rewrite the past. I give you the urge to time travel. I give you the urge to fix things that cannot be fixed tonight. Hold my heart gently in that place. And Lord, I bring you the future too, because that's where my mind likes to run when I'm tired. It runs ahead to conversations that haven't happened. It runs ahead to grades, to deadlines, to results, to decisions. It runs ahead to what if I'm not ready. God, I'm asking you to pull me back from the edge of tomorrow. Tomorrow is real, but it's not mine to live right now. Right now is. This breath is. This quiet is. This rest is. God, give me a phrase to return to when my thoughts start sprinting. Something simple and true. Like I'm here and God is with me. Or I can rest because God is watching, or not tonight, God, I give this to you. Let that phrase become a gentle path back when I get lost in my own head. And if I have to return 100 times, help me do it without frustration. Help me do it with patience. The way you are patient with me. Lord, you know the ways my mind tries to protect me. It tries to predict pain so it won't be surprised. It tries to solve problems early so it won't feel helpless. It tries to think through every angle so it won't feel embarrassed. But the cost is high, the cost is rest, the cost is peace. The cost is my ability to enjoy the good moments, because I'm always scanning for the next bad one. God, I'm asking you to teach me a better way. Teach me to be present. Teach me to receive good without fear. Teach me to handle hard things when they actually arrive with you, not alone at midnight. And God, I'm also asking you to correct the harsh stories I tell myself. The ones that sound like truth but aren't. The story that says you're behind everyone else. The story that says you always mess things up. The story that says you're too much or not enough. The story that says if you don't perform, you won't be loved. Lord, those stories have shaped how I feel and they keep me restless. So I'm bringing them into your light. I'm asking you to replace them with what you say is true. You say I am not alone. You say you are near to the tired and the overwhelmed. You say you guide people one step at a time. You say you give wisdom when it's needed. You say you can redeem mistakes and use them for good. You say your love is not a paycheck I earn, it's a gift. God, let those truths sink in deeper than my fears. Let them reach the places in me that keep bracing for rejection. Let them reach the places that keep trying to prove something. Let them reach the places that feel like they have to be perfect to be safe. And Lord, if I'm afraid of the unknown, remind me that you are not unknown, you are steady, you are faithful. You are the same God in the morning as you are in the middle of the night. My circumstances may change, my feelings may shift, people may let me down, but you remain. So I'm asking you to be my anchor when my thoughts feel like waves, not by making everything calm instantly, but by holding me steady while it calms. God, I choose to trust you with what I can't control. I choose to trust you with outcomes. I choose to trust you with other people's reactions. I choose to trust you with timing. I choose to trust you with the parts of my life that feel messy and unfinished. I don't have to tie everything up tonight. I don't have to make everything neat to deserve sleep. So as I rest here, keep guiding my mind toward what is simple and safe. Let my thoughts become fewer. Let the volume keep dropping. Let the edges of fear soften. Let my heart feel less pressured to figure it out. And in this quiet, let me feel you steady, kind, close, reminding me that I can release the day and face tomorrow with you when it comes. When it comes. And God, as the night gets quieter, I want to bring you the part of me that's hardest to face when the lights are off. The part that blames itself. The part that keeps score. The part that whispers, you should be doing better. You should have handled that differently. What's wrong with you? Lord, I don't want to fall asleep under the weight of that voice. I don't want to drift off feeling like I'm a problem to be fixed. I want to rest knowing I'm loved, even while I'm still growing. So I'm asking you to help me be honest with you without fear. If I sinned today, show me gently. If I hurt someone, if I lied, if I chose selfishness, if I held bitterness, if I ignored what I knew was right, bring it to mind in a way that leads to healing, not to panic. I don't want vague shame that just sits on me. I want clear conviction that brings me closer to you, and I thank you, God, that I don't have to hide from you. You already know, and you still invite me in. Lord, I confess that I try to control my image. I try to look fine when I'm not. I try to be strong when I'm tired. I try to act like I have it together because I'm scared of being judged or rejected. And sometimes that fear makes me sharp. It makes me impatient. It makes me defensive. Sometimes it makes me withdraw. Sometimes it makes me overtalk. Sometimes it makes me people please. God, you see all of that. And tonight I'm not asking you to punish me, I'm asking you to wash me clean and help me start fresh. I confess the moments when I held on to anger too long. The moments when I replayed what someone did and built a whole case against them in my head. The moments when I wished someone would fail because I felt hurt. God, that isn't the person I want to become. Please forgive me. Please soften me. Help me to forgive when it's time and to set healthy boundaries when needed, without hatred. Heal the places in me that feel easily threatened, so I don't keep living from a wound. I confess the moments when I judged myself like a bully, when I called myself names in my own head, when I decided I wasn't enough because I didn't do everything perfectly. Lord, I'm asking you to forgive me for agreeing with lies about myself. Forgive me for measuring my worth by performance. Forgive me for treating your child like trash in my thoughts, because I am your child and you don't speak to me that way. Teach me to speak to myself the way you speak to me, truthful, kind, steady. God, I confess the moments when I looked for comfort in the wrong places, when I tried to numb out instead of bringing my stress to you, when I scrolled too much, when I avoided what I needed to face, when I ran from quiet, because quiet made me feel exposed. Lord, I'm not proud of that, but I'm bringing it into your light. Please forgive me. Help me build better habits slowly. Help me find comfort in you first, not last. And God, I also want to say thank you for the good that happened today, even if my mind tries to skip past it. Thank you for any moment of laughter. Thank you for any kindness I received. Thank you for any small win. Thank you for food, for shelter, for someone who cares, even if it's not perfect. Thank you for getting me through another day. Thank you for strength that showed up when I didn't think it would. Thank you for protecting me from things I didn't even see. Gratitude doesn't erase the hard stuff, but it helps my heart remember that you have been present. Lord, I need forgiveness that actually feels like relief. Not forgiveness that I understand in my head while my body still feels tense. So I'm asking you to help me receive it. Help me stop replaying my failures like they are the truest thing about me. Help me stop acting like my worst moment is my identity. You call me by a better name. You call me loved, you call me yours, you call me worth the patience you give. So tonight I accept your mercy. I accept that you don't hold my sin over my head when I come to you honestly. I accept that you can clean what feels dirty inside me. I accept that I can start again. And God, if there is anyone I need to forgive, I bring that to you too. Not in a forced way, not in a fake way, but honestly. There are hurts I still feel. There are words that stuck to me. There are moments that made me feel small. Lord, I don't want to carry that into my sleep like a backpack full of rocks. So I'm asking you to help me loosen my grip on resentment. I'm asking you to hold justice and healing in your hands. Help me release the need to get even. Help me release the need to replay the offense. Where forgiveness needs time, give me time. Where forgiveness needs wisdom, give me wisdom. Where forgiveness needs boundaries, give me courage. But tonight I'm choosing to let my heart breathe. I'm choosing not to keep stabbing the same wound by replaying it. God, I also forgive myself for being human today, for not having endless energy, for not knowing everything, for needing help, for feeling things deeply, for being affected by words and stress and disappointment. I forgive myself for needing rest. I forgive myself for not being able to carry everything. I release the unrealistic expectations I put on myself. I release the pressure to always be on. Lord, help me accept that I am a person you love, not a project you tolerate. And now, God, I ask you to cover my mind with gentleness. Let the inner critic lose its microphone. Let the harsh voice fade into the background. Let your kindness be the main sound inside me. If shame tries to crawl back in, remind me that I have brought my heart to you and you have not rejected me. Remind me that your mercy is not fragile. Remind me that your love does not get tired of me. So as I settle deeper into bed, as my eyes grow heavier, I am choosing to rest in forgiveness, your forgiveness for me, my willingness to forgive others, and my decision to stop punishing myself. Let that forgiveness feel like exhaling after holding my breath all day. Let it feel like unclenching. Let it feel like being safe. And in that safety, God, keep leading me towards sleep that is calm, deep, and protected. And I let my breathing slow more. God, we're getting closer to sleep now, and I can feel that edge where my mind either lets go or tries to grab on one last time. So I'm asking you to help me choose letting go, not as a dramatic decision, just as a gentle one, again and again until I drift off. If a thought pops up, I don't need to chase it. If a worry taps my shoulder, I don't need to answer it. I can let it be there and still rest. I can be imperfectly calm and still fall asleep. Lord, I ask you to keep the peace you've been building in me. Don't let it feel fragile. Let it feel sturdy, like something I can lean on. If my heart tries to speed up, steady it. If my breathing tries to get shallow again, deepen it. If my mind tries to scan for danger, remind it that you are guarding me. If I feel alone in the dark, remind me that you don't leave when the lights go out. You are present in the quiet. You are present in the unseen. You are present in the simple act of resting. God, I want to stop measuring my night by how quickly I fall asleep. I don't want to turn rest into another performance, so I release the pressure to sleep instantly like I'm taking a test. Sleep is a gift, and gifts aren't earned by stress, so I receive whatever you give me in the next minutes and hours. If I fall asleep soon, thank you. If it takes longer, thank you for being with me in the waiting. Either way, I'm not abandoned. Either way, you are working in me. Lord, I'm going to let my thoughts become simpler now. I don't need to review the day. I don't need to plan the next one. I can let my mind settle on one steady truth. You are good and you are here. You are good and you are here. I don't need a lot of words. I just need that truth to sit in me. So I hold it gently, like holding a warm cup with both hands. Not squeezing, not forcing, just holding. God, I'm here and you're here too. If I'm still feeling any leftover tension, I release it again. I release it in my face. I release it in my shoulders. I release it in my stomach. I release it in my legs. And if my body keeps trying to brace, I remind it, we're not bracing tonight. We're resting. We're safe enough to rest. God is here, we can rest. Lord, bless my mind with quiet, not blankness, just quiet. Let my thoughts become like a radio turning down until it's barely there. Let the sharp edges smooth out. Let the worries lose their grip. Let the memories stop shouting. Let the future stop demanding. Let my inner world become calm enough for sleep to walk in without resistance. God, I ask for gentle dreams. If my dreams come, let them not torment me. Let them not drag me into fear. Let them not replay what hurts. Let them be neutral or kind. And if I don't remember dreams at all, that's okay too. What I need most is deep rest. The kind that repairs me while I'm not trying. The kind that helps my brain reset. The kind that helps my heart feel less heavy. The kind that helps me wake up with more patience and more clarity. Please give me that kind of rest. Lord, I'm letting myself be small tonight. I'm letting myself be carried. I'm letting myself stop trying to be my own protector. You are my protector. You are my provider. You are my guide. You are my peace. So I place my whole life in your hands again. My family, my friends, my school or work, my health, my future, my fears, my hopes. I don't need to hold it all at 2 a.m. I don't need to hold it all ever. I can do my part and you will do yours and you do yours faithfully. God, I'm thinking of the places in my heart that still feel tender, the places I don't talk about much, the places that flare up when I'm alone, the places that make me feel like crying without knowing why. Lord, I'm not running from those places tonight. I'm just placing them in your care too. Sit with me there. Comfort me there. Heal me there. And if tears come, let them be safe tears, not scary tears. Let them be release, not panic. Let them be the body letting go, not the body falling apart. You can hold all of it. You can hold me. And now, Lord, I'm going to let the prayer slow down even more. Fewer thoughts, fewer words, more quiet. I'm going to rest in your presence the way a child rests in a room where they know they're loved. I don't have to say the perfect thing. I don't have to stay alert. I can just be. You see me, you know me, you are with me. God, thank you for bringing me this far tonight. From noisy thoughts toward quieter ones, from tight muscles toward softer ones, from fear toward trust. Even if I still feel a little restless, I can tell something has shifted, and I'm grateful. Keep that shift going. Keep settling me. Keep bringing my mind back when it wanders. Keep turning down the volume. Lord, I'm going to stop striving now. I'm going to stop trying. I'm going to let sleep come the way it comes, quietly, gently, like a door closing softly. And if my mind tries to talk again, I'll return to this. God is here. I am safe. I can rest. God is here. I am safe. I can rest. So I breathe in slow. I breathe out slow. I let my eyes rest. I let my body sink. I let the day fade away. I let tomorrow wait outside the door. And I stay here with you, under your care, until I fall asleep. And even after, while you keep watch over me, while you keep watch over me. And God, as I'm right on the edge of sleep, I'm not going to push myself to feel anything dramatic. I'm just going to stay simple with you. If my thoughts are fading, I let them fade. If a last worry tries to wave at me from the corner, I don't have to walk over to it. I can let it stand there without giving it a conversation. I'm choosing to let the night be the night. I'm choosing to let my body do what you designed it to do. Rest, reset, recover. Lord, I want to trust you with the hours I can't control. While I'm asleep, I'm not managing anything. I'm not checking anything. I'm not fixing anything. And that's okay. Let that be okay. Let me feel deep down that my value doesn't come from constant effort. My value isn't measured by how prepared I am. It isn't measured by how much I worry. It isn't measured by how well I hold everything together. My value comes from being yours. So tonight, I'm receiving that as enough. I'm letting it quiet the part of me that keeps trying to earn peace. God, if I wake up later and my mind tries to start up again, I ask you to meet me quickly. Help me not panic. Help me not check the clock and start calculating how tired I'll be. Help me not spiral into, what if I can't sleep at all? If I wake, let me return to this same gentle place. Remind me to breathe slowly again. Remind me that you are still here, still steady, still kind. Remind me that one rough moment doesn't ruin the whole night. Teach me to come back to rest without frustration. Lord, I ask for protection over my thoughts and emotions through the night. Guard me from sudden fear. Guard me from heavy sadness that drops in out of nowhere. Guard me from old shame trying to speak louder than your mercy. If anything tries to disturb my peace, stand between it and me. Let your presence be like a calm boundary around my mind. Let your peace be like a steady hand on my heart. Let your love be the final word over me tonight. God, I also ask you to help my heart release the need to be perfect tomorrow. I don't need to be flawless to be loved. I don't need to perform to be safe. I don't need to impress people to be okay. I want to show up as myself, with honesty, with effort, with humility, and let that be enough. Give me wisdom for the moments that need wisdom. Give me courage for the moments that need courage. Give me patience for the moments that test me. But for now, I don't need tomorrow's strength. I only need tonight's rest. Lord, I'm grateful that you don't treat me like a burden when I'm anxious. You don't act annoyed by my repeating worries. You don't shame me for struggling to shut my mind off. You stay, you listen, you help, and that kindness changes me. So tonight, I receive your kindness again. I let it soften my defenses. I let it settle my nervous system. I let it remind me that I'm not alone in my own head. God, I'm going to let my focus narrow down to just a few things that are safe. My breathing, the quiet, your nearness, the feeling of being supported, the simple truth that I am held. I don't need to hold my breath around life. I can exhale. I can let my body be heavy. I can let my thoughts be unfinished. I can let questions stay unanswered for now. I can let the day be done. Lord, if I have carried sadness today, hold it for me. If I have carried anger today, cool it in me. If I have carried fear today, replace it with courage in the right time. If I have carried loneliness today, remind me I'm seen and known. If I have carried pressure today, lift it off my chest. You know what I need even when I can't explain it. So I'm trusting you with what I can't put into words. Do what only you can do in the parts of me I can't reach. God, let the last thoughts I have before sleep be gentle thoughts. Let them be honest thoughts. Let them be thoughts that don't attack me. If my mind wants to remember one thing, let it remember that I made it through today. Let it remember that you were with me. Let it remember that I'm allowed to rest. Let it remember that tomorrow will come with its own help. And if my mind wants to say one sentence, let it be simple. God, I trust you. Even if it's small trust, even if it's quiet trust, even if it's trust that feels more like willingness than confidence, you can work with that. Lord, I'm also asking you to bless my sleep in a practical way. Let my breathing remain steady. Let my heart rate slow. Let my muscles stay relaxed. Let my body temperature be comfortable. Let my mind stop checking and scanning. Let me fall into deeper and deeper rest, layer by layer without resistance. And as I sleep, restore me. Restore my focus. Restore my mood. Restore my strength. Restore my ability to handle life with a clearer head. God, I'm letting the room fade now. The sounds are softer. The edges of the day are blurrier. I'm not trying to keep track of anything. I'm not trying to keep myself alert. I'm choosing to drift. I'm choosing to be cared for. I'm choosing to stop. Thank you that stopping is allowed. Thank you that stopping is holy. Thank you that rest is not something I have to feel guilty about. It's something you give, Lord. I place my hand in my mind into yours and I let you lead me the last few steps into sleep. I don't have to walk fast. I don't have to watch behind me. I don't have to carry anything. I just follow your calm. I follow your steady presence and I let my eyes stay closed. I let my mind loosen. I let my body sink. I let my breathing stay slow and natural. God, keep watch over me as I sleep and let me rest in your peace. Amen.